Sir, I don't do anything due to my kids. I live at home and take care of
Why?
my family.
Why are you saying this? You are not doing anything. You are working as a homemaker. Homemaker is a 24-hour, 24 by 7 hour duty. It's not easy to
Yeah,
be a homemaker.
yes,
You should proud.
yeah, you are right. You are right. But if we talk about the society, so they don't treat us as a working woman. They think that we are only doing just household chores.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why now you have decided to groom your personality, and because of this reason, nowadays you are working on a communication skill.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Yeah. So, what is
So
the reason behind learning this language? Why do you want to learn this language? Is there any particular reason?
yes, of course. Because I'm well educated. I have done my masters and MPhil. So
Oh,
yes, I was doing job before marriage, but of some circumstances I have to left that job, and I was unable to do it continue because I have little kids. But my younger daughter is going to school. She started to go
oh,
to school, and my son is 2 years old. So I think that when I will admit my son in a school, so I will also join something to do for me.
yeah. I think when your son and daughter they will grow, I think 7 or 8 years old, then you would get enough time for yourself.
Yes, that is why I'm thinking that I will I should prepare myself.
And so, do you also used to speak earlier, means before your marriage?
Yes,
You used
yes.
to speak this language, or this is your first time
Before my marriage,
you are trying?
before my marriage, I used to teach English, but as you know
Oh,
that we are not in the habit of speaking while we are teaching, because the students are in Hindi medium school. I was also from Hindi medium school and government school, but if we teach to Hindi medium student, so uh, it is not good to teach them in a English language, because they are friendly with Hindi language.
yeah,
So
exactly.
I used to teach them in Hindi.
Even
So
I can
I was,
say it's not only your fault. Even I can say at that very time when we were studying and we were just used to work before marriage, so it was not that kind of a era where all of us we get to know about the importance of English
yeah,
language. After
yeah,
when we face interviews, when we come in
yeah,
the
yeah,
society, we after having this social media, now we are getting that importance of English language, how these
yeah,
nowadays it's really very important for us to learn this language. If you want to survive, okay, out of this country, or even if you want to go any kind of place, in order
yeah,
to survive, you need this language. Or if you want to get a good job, then you have to be fluent in this language because
yes,
your
of course.
communication skill it matters a lot. Your body posture, how what kind of person you are it doesn't matter, but you are a kind
Yes,
of a
yes.
person who speaks fluent English, then automatically you will get your dream job
Yes,
without
yes.
any kind of problems.
Yeah, before this time, it was not compulsory to speak English. If you are going to do job, so it was not compulsory. But nowadays, it is very compulsory if you are going to
Yes,
any kind of job. Not only teaching, if you are going any field, so we must have knowledge of English. So it is not enough to have knowledge of English. It is also needed to speak fluently.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's we can say that all knowledge is important, but if you
yes,
are able to use that knowledge, you relate you make your knowledge relatable for you, and you use when you need, then you can use, then it's good to have a knowledge. Otherwise it's totally useless to have knowledge
yes,
if you're not using in your personal life.
yes, yes. But the boundary is there when we go to teach them. So if they are not friendly with that language, they are not understanding, they are not communicating with English, so how can we teach them in English? Because we are
Yeah.
teaching them to make something understand. but they are not friendly with that language. So that is why we also have to explain in English. That is the boundary. We are not habitual to this language. We are not friendly with this language.
So have you ever felt in your life because of this reason you felt you realized or you have faced any kind of particular incident where you felt that humiliation or you get offended by because of not having command over this language?
Yeah, yeah, it's happened once with me when I started teaching in a school. So that time there was a parents meeting held in that school. So there's a parent who came there to see the result of his kid.
Okay.
So he was that time very fluent in English. I think he was working somewhere
Parents,
that, yeah,
parents,
his parent
yeah.
was fluent. So he started communicating with me in English. But that
It
time,
was male. It, it was
he
male or
was
female.
no, he was male. Yeah, he was male.
Okay.
So when he started to speak in with me, so I had knowledge about grammar. I had knowledge about structures, rules, and everything. I can explain. I could explain. I could read and write, but I could not able to speak fluent
Oh
English.
my God.
So that time I faced so much embarrassment. Then I decided it's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah, it's really very embarrassing when when we are not able to express ourselves, even though we have enough knowledge about that thing,
Yes,
but we are not able to. Yeah. And I think these days it's really very important for housewives to learn this language. As you mentioned, at that very time you were the teacher and the person who came to you, he was fluent in this language. But nowadays in school, if you got your son admission in any kind of a school, okay, in a CBSE board, then
yes,
obviously you have to go for parents teacher meeting. And there it's your need to speak, to communicate with that teacher in English language. Otherwise, you will also get offended or you will feel that humiliation because of not having this
yeah,
knowledge of how to speak.
yeah, yes.
Yeah.
So
So,
sometimes
yeah,
we
tell me,
have to face.
are you also YouTuber?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So,
I
how long it's been? You have just started your channel?
only 1 month. Only 1 month.
Okay. So, what is your channel's name?
Spell well English. Spell well
Well, well.
English.
Okay. That's
Okay.
great. As you
So
mentioned, means you are from Uttarakhand. So,
yeah,
tell me something about the weather because I can say it's more colder
cool.
there as compared
Yeah.
to this place.
Yeah, yeah, it is a hilly station, as we know that it is a hilly station. All around this city, there are so much hilly station. So it is always very colder. But say, okay, so say hi, say hi. Okay, so
Hi.
hi, hi. How are you?
Hi. Hi.
How are you? How are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
I am fine. Yeah, fine.
That's so lovely. What is your name?
आपका नाम क्या है? पार्थ मिश्रा. आपका नाम क्या No, है? My name is Parth Mishra.
Yeah.
भैया, I am Parth Mishra. I am Parth
Oh,
Mishra.
so cute.
I am 2 years old. I am 2 years old. Okay, I am 2 years old. I am 2 years old.
Okay. I'm 30 years old. What do you like? Do you like chocolates?
Do
Do
you
you
like?
like?
I like chocolates. I like chocolate.
Okay. That's
Okay,
great.
let me
But
continue.
don't eat too much.
Please. Okay, you take it. Okay. So sorry for inconvenient.
No, no,
He's
no. No problem.
I
Because
think
your son is also your priority, and in this way means you can teach your son to start learning this language, and he will also be aware about each and everything.
Okay.
So tell me about what kind of cities where you live.
Yeah, it's a beautiful city and it is colder than other cities. And nowadays it's a freezing. The atmosphere is freezing in the morning and in the evening.
So how
Yeah,
do you
but
manage to survive there? Means it's really very cold. So do you also use some fire or any kind of things to keep
yeah,
yourself warm?
yeah, we have to use heater blower to heat our room temperature to maintain our room temperature. Otherwise, it is sunny days. Days are very sunny, so it is not very terrible for us because there is so much sunlight. Whenever we want to bask the sun, we can bask anytime. Because I'm living on third floor, so there's almost the sunny.
So it's your own house or you are living
No,
in a tenant house?
I'm rent. It's a rental house. I'm living in rent.
Means as you live in a joint family, so when you get time, suppose when your husband he get day off from his work, so you also want to spend your time with your family, you want to go out any kind of place just like to enjoy your day, and you want to go out of for picnic and any kind of places.
Yeah, we go not picnic, but whenever we get time. Such as Sunday, Saturday, weekend. So we mostly go to temple. There's a temple
Oh,
where there's a so it is situated in a big field. There's so much space to visit and to play for kids. So mostly we go there and we see the temples and let them our kids to play sometime. The temple is
but
managed
I
very
can say
beautifully.
your choice of selecting that
Okay, oh,
place, it's really very good that you select on the temple to visit, and even you can explore so many things as well as your children. They will also get enough place to play. Because I can say in your house, children they don't get enough place to play. They don't get
yes,
enough things to explore. But when you go out, any kind of place, any kind of temple or any kind of historical places, so they get enough things to explore. And it's not only for them, it's good for you.
yeah. But as I told you that my daughter is 4 years old only and he's 2 years old. So carry them out. It is very difficult to manage them together. One of them run
Yeah.
away there and the second one is run there, so it is very difficult to collect them together. So I don't try to go somewhere because of them. They are very, so it is very
Okay.
difficult to manage them. So whenever I
Yeah.
go,
Of
so I go usually park or a temple. Yeah.
But I think it's
uh,
very, very great. Up for yourself because then you will be able to help your husband financially and you can save some money, then it will be helpful for you as well as for your children, because in order
yes.
to get good education for our children, it's really very costly these days.
Education is so much costly, it's very costly. So if we want to give everything to our kids, if we want to give them a good life and a living thing, so we have to do something, we have earn more. So it is not possible for a one person he can earn so much money because
Yes.
he has a yeah, he has a proper capacity. And if we want to do something, so we all have to do something. She
Hi.
she
Hi.
from school. Say hi. Hi. How
Hi.
are you? How are you?
Say I'm fine.
How are you? How are you?
I'm fine. What about you, darling?
I'm also fine. I am also fine.
Oh my god, you are
I
also very
came school.
gorgeous. You are also
From
gorgeous.
I came for school.
Oh, so what teacher taught? What did your teacher teach you?
What you studied at your school? Mama dosing number. Huh? Dosing numbers.
Oh,
She can understand little bit English. She can understand.
Okay.
whatever you use at
Because
home,
I
she
think you
can.
also converse with them.
Yeah, yeah. I always try to
Yeah.
make them make
Yeah, it's
understand.
good. You know, it's good. You should just do this for your children.
Yeah,
Bye
yeah.